Holy sweet mother of sun. It is hot. What's going on, guys? We've got the first proper commentary I've done in about 2 weeks now. And it's absolutely scorching. It's like 27, 28 degrees. Now, for those of you who don't live in the UK, we don't get this sort of weather over in the UK. We're not used to it. If it rains, we moan. If it snows, we moan. If it's too hot, we moan. We're a nation of moaners. I'm sorry, it's too goddamn hot. But anyway, I've been off for a couple of weeks really, dealing with some stuff, so thank you for your patience, but it's about time I did a proper commentary, I think. I've got a couple of things that I want to cover, so let's just get straight into it. The first thing I wanted to talk about was battle pickups. Now, battle pickups, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with them. It's something that is new to the Battlefield 4 game. It's new to the Battlefield franchise as far as I'm aware. And what they are they're distinctive weapons that are only available via pickup on the battlefield at designated locations. Now let me make this perfectly clear. These weapons cannot be unlocked and equipped via your class or your weapon selection. You can't just go into your selection and equip this weapon. You can't get to rank 50 and unlock this weapon. It doesn't work like that. There's a certain set of weapons that are available at pickup locations on specific maps, and they're tactically placed, if you like, and that's the only way you can get a hold of these weapons. So on each map, or at least we presume it's each map, there'll be like a case, if you like, that you can go up to and you can pick your battle weapon up. These weapons are supposedly placed strategically throughout the map. Now the best example of this is at the top of the skyscraper on Shanghai Siege. You were able to pick up the M82 50 cal sniper rifle. Now I haven't had a chance to use this gun despite having a few hours on the alpha, although if I had played the alpha I wouldn't be able to talk about it because that's under NDA, so don't push me. Either way, I have had a few people that have had the opportunity to play with the gun, and apparently it is a bit of a beast. It can kill enemies from pretty much any distance with a one-shot kill. It is a 50 cal after all. And it can even take down an attack helicopter in around 7 bullets. It's no surprise then that it is of course placed at the top of the skyscraper, and on this particular map I imagine that'll work quite well. Fending off attack choppers and such, it's a good place to put it. Now how I understand this is that you only have access to these pickups if you are in control of a particular flag that the pickup is located at. So for instance, if you owned the skyscraper flag in the middle, the C flag, you would be able to get this battle pickup. Also, you are not able to restock ammo on these weapons via any means, including ammo packs. These weapons do not replenish ammo. Once the ammo is gone, it is gone, and I am under the assumption that the gun will not respawn until the flag has at least been neutralized, and then of course it will spawn for the team who then gets control of that flag. No real notice on how long it will take to respawn back in, or if in fact it will spawn back in at all. It may also be a server-side option to, allow drops and set their respawn time and things like that. The same sort of thing you can do with vehicles. Right now though, it's not really clear how they're going to work, or how balanced they're going to be. We can assume there's going to be more than just the 50 cal. That's one particular example that people are pretty stoked for, to be fair. There was a 50 cal in the single player. There has been 50 cals in previous Battlefield titles. The concern is that even though it's limited in ammo, it is going to be a little bit overpowered. We will just have to wait and see. We're going to have to wait and see for the beta, and or the full release of the game to really appreciate how that's going to pan out. If it is overpowered, the beta will be able to, give that feedback back to DICE and they'll be able to adjust it accordingly. Okay, so next I wanted to touch a little bit on next-gen Battlefield 4. Most of you will know by now that the next generations of consoles will be out later this year, namely the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Of course, Battlefield 4 will be released on both of these consoles, as well as the current gen, of course. It has now been fully confirmed though that the game will run at 1080p and 60 FPS on next-gen hardware. It's a huge leap forward from 720p and 30 FPS. So console gamers should expect to see a much better Battlefield experience, especially as next gen will also have 64 players finally as well. So that's something to look forward to if you're going to be getting the next gen consoles. What's interesting though is that DICE are considering giving mouse and keyboard support to the PlayStation 4 version of Battlefield 4. which I found pretty interesting. I'm sure some people would welcome this, you know, it's almost like having a cheap PC experience, but I think it's got to be balanced. I know other games on PlayStation have had this before. I think, don't quote me, that Unreal has had support for mouse and keyboard on PlayStation 3. I could be completely wrong with that, but I believe there have been games that have had support. I'm unsure how it's been balanced before, but surely you would have to have some sort of server-side option. You know, if a keyboard and mouse was attached, it would be flagged, and they would only be able to join maybe certain servers that allowed it. I don't know. Either way, it's an interesting thought. No discussion just yet, though, on the Xbox One having the same sort of support. Lastly, I talked a little bit about battle packs a while ago, but I found this screenshot from clearly an alpha build of the game on the interwebs showing a battle pack unlock. Now, battle packs are essentially bonus items that you get at various ranks, and inside there are unlocks that you get given out. So in this case, bonus XP. I believe you get the option to pick one of the items, so you may get an attachment for an AK, for instance, that was maybe you were 100 kills away from. You might just randomly get that. We may get another attachment, a silencer, like on this picture, or bonus XP, and you'll be able to pick which one you actually want. It's a nice little addition to the game, and that's all you can really say about that. That's all I've got for you guys today. I'm still trying to recap everything and get back on my feet after my almost break, you could call it, whilst I've been dealing with some issues. So over the next week or so, I'll be getting back into the groove and making more regular videos. I've penned some ideas already that I'm pretty happy with, so watch this space. As always, guys, thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one.